Hello, everyone. It's Anahata. How are you? So, today's presentation, Medicine for the Moment, is going to be short and sweet. I went through some detoxing from yesterday's code, and I just wanted to shed some light on the fact that that actually happens and that there's a good reason for it. So if you install a code, an Anahata code, and suddenly you're experiencing the opposite of what that code is meant to provide access to for you, you can understand how and why it's beneficial to go to those places. Hi, Jennifer. Miss you, girl. Hey, we're coming out spring break. We should get together. We've got a short stay, but we've got to figure it out how we can see each other. Anyway, hi, everyone. So, okay, detoxing through codes is today's topic, and it's a real thing, and it's a good thing, and it can catch you off guard. And so I wanted to just let you know that there's nothing wrong with it. And in fact, it's part of the healing process. Healing is the return to the memory of wholeness, and nothing disrupts your wholeness than fear. Okay, these are in fact, you're whole, healed, healthy, perfect. It's just the illusion of separation and fear that's causing all your pain and suffering. And so when you install an assisting frequency, you are activating a connection to the memory of the thing that you already had access to in order to return to a memory of wholeness. It's called resonance remembrance. And so some of you joined me yesterday as I was installing for us the totem animal medicine of a hedgehog. Now, ironically, all the stuff that it was facilitating access to, I began to then detox through the code. Now, you can think of detoxing in the physical sense, purging the disruptive elements within your body, the things that don't serve you. It is the same for your energetic bodies. You have an emotional layer, you have a mental layer, you have a spiritual layer, you have all these layers of energy around you. And most of us don't realize that our emotional layer is built of vibrational elements that we're holding on to from the past. Same with our mental layers. And those vibrational askings, those vibrational patterns are busy pulling things towards us and realities towards us even when we aren't feeling them. Now, some of you know that I'm a certified emotion code practitioner, and this means I facilitate the release of what Dr. Bradley Nelson, awesome man, calls trapped emotions. These are through either suppression, right? You don't want to go there, it's too painful, so you stop feeling the way you're feeling. Well, that energy gets trapped in your energy bodies, and again, isn't good for you. Doesn't do good things for your vibrational pole, that which you're commanding as your reality. The other way is through trauma, right? Things that are just so intense, there's an energetic pattern that remains. Now, you can go and systematically, through his method, release your trapped emotions, and I highly recommend his book. You can do this yourself. It's a beautiful thing, The Emotion Code. I'll put the link in the replay. Now, the reason why I bring this up is it's just common sense that we are holding on to mental and emotional patterns. As I explained a couple sessions ago, 90% of our day is spent on programs. We don't consciously think through what we are doing, right? We are very repetitive beings, filtering out and focusing only on what we choose, and most of us, it's 90% programs. And so the reason why I bring this up is we do need to detox these emotional patterns and mental processes, and it happens naturally with the codes. And so the Anahata Codes deliver what I call the 7 tools of restoration. Now, you can learn more about this at my website, www.anahatacodes.com. There is a free course called the 7 Tools of Restoration that you may want to check out. This is innately woven into the Anahata Codes through the way I channel them. You are going to return to the memory of wholeness through 7 tools of restoration. Those tools are reflect, release, rewire, replenish, resonate, reunite, and rejoice. You're right? Meaning you're already that. You're returning to the memory of wholeness. And so the 7 tools of restoration are also aligned with the time paradigm that we're in, right? To make sense of things in our 3D world, we have the timelines. And so you can think of the past junk, the things that you're working through with the codes, as being, and we were talking about this yesterday, so it's very, very fitting. This is why I'm talking about it today. Go back to that hedgehog medicine. It was called, it was yesterday. I'll tag it in here. But it is all about choosing your happiness and not making others the condition behind your happiness. No one makes you feel any way. It is you who gets to choose your response. And so Hedgehog was helping us out with that. And Hedgehog was also, as I was reading, giving us calm, giving us nurturing feelings, giving us access to unconditional happiness. Now, through that medicine, you do have energy layers and patterning and belief structures in place and self-sabotaging energies, which are going to, you're going to feel an undertow is the best way I can describe it. You're reaching for more. You want to go towards the way you know you want to go, which is unconditional love and into the stream of the path of least resistance with no fear, right? That's where you want to go. But you've built these patterns that are going to pull you back. Now, if you know that they are going to occur, you can see the beauty in the opportunity to choose. Once again, you're being brought those things in order to respond. How do you want to respond? It's your choice, and it's a gift. And instead of thinking, oh man, here it comes again, this pattern that I don't like, you can use it as a choice point, as a, do I want to keep thinking the thoughts that I'm thinking that have created this vibrational pulling, or do I want to once and for all break away and rewire? And so with the 7 tools of restoration, the first 3 primarily deal with letting go of the past programming, the past beliefs, the past habitual thoughts and emotions which have co-created this reality that no longer serves you, right? So when you install an assisting frequency, the reflecting, the releasing, and the rewiring, those 3 things are primarily the ones that deal with the past. And so you can definitely expect detoxing. And as you are letting go, you're breaking free from that pull through your consciousness, through the code, through your choice to choose a new reaction of love-based responses. Hyper feelings of all of the things that the medicine was supposed to do can and will occur. There's a 21-day journey that I have on my website called Really Sphere. The entire 21 days is about letting go of fear. And we do so with the codes, reflecting, releasing, rewiring. Of course, we do replenish and resonate and reunite and rejoice, the whole totality of the 7 tools of restoration. But again, you are going to detox. It's going to occur in the same way it does with the physical, but on an emotional and mental level. And you need to be aware of it so that you can understand why it's happening. It's happening because it no longer serves you. It's happening because you have a choice now to rewire, to reflect upon the things that weren't working, that were dysfunctional, that were wrapped in the illusion of fear and separation, that you can release that which no longer serves you. right? It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And if you aren't aware of what's happening, you could perceive that as more wrong, which again, that then just gets you cycling the repetition through witnessing it and perceiving of it as your reality. Remember, your truth is your truth. What you focus on will arise again and again from the universe through divine synchronicity, like and like, pulling that truth to you and validating it. So rather than validating that is the way it is, you know, and always will be, it's great to understand that now you have this conscious choice to pull away or to recreate the patternings of dysfunction. And that is empowerment, guys. That is breaking from the illusion. That is true evolution. That is self-mastery. That is ascension. So ironically, and I just wanted to be vulnerable with you all because I did go through this major detox right after I installed the code. I had hurt feelings that really weren't grounded in anything other than my own insecurities rising up again from the past. So I was reflecting on things in the past, feeling echoes of things that I know I don't want to choose anymore in the now. I was releasing all of those hurt feelings, feeling unnurturing, all of the keywords that the totem animal medicine hedgehog delivered. I was feeling that release and detox and rewiring. I was allowing myself to be conditionally unhappy due to someone else's influence, even though it was only my perception of it. So very complex, but guys, that's what happens. We are in these patterns, and we a lot of the time feel like, you know, we're being done wrong, when in fact it's actually our own perception of what is happening that is the true choice point. And so my point about all of this is just know that you will have detoxing. Celebrate the detoxing as new choices that you have to break free from those patterns. And then the last thing I want to do, and we're going to install a code for it, is to give you options of support. So the Anahata Codes are assisting frequencies for holistic health and evolutionary support. You guys have so much at your fingertips with the codes. In fact, everything is at your fingertips. And so you can find a code that's going to help you through processing your symptoms of evolution, of the return to wholeness, as you're letting go, as you're reflecting, releasing, and rewiring. And so ironically, and keep an eye out, guys, because things come to you all day long that are supporting you, and you may overlook them. I work out, and so I have sore muscles sometimes, and I was in this food store that I love, and they were giving samples with this natural vitality. It's magnesium. Now, magnesium, it's so funny because I opened the cupboard and I was like, oh my gosh, hedgehog. I'll show you the cover. Natural calm, anti-stress drink. Okay, so it's not that I need anti-stress, and it's not that I need calm. It's that my magnesium levels get low, and I need to replenish those, especially because I work out 3-4 days a week. And so interesting, though, that I saw it in a new light, because those are the keywords that that our medicine from yesterday from Hedgehog delivered. Calm, anti-stress, right? And then I looked up what magnesium does for you, and it's like so perfectly aligned with Hedgehog, it's scary. Deficiency can cause irritability, fatigue, mental confusion, predisposition to stress. Magnesium plays a large role in the development of serotonin, which is a major contributor to the feelings of happiness. And that was my message yesterday. So the point of all this is you will be given through the law of attraction, and you're asking the answers that you seek to assist you. If you can open your eyes and consciously become aware of what's going on and how the universe is always in favor of you. We talked about this yesterday as well. So again, go back to that video. This is kind of a part 2 to it, because now through this beautiful detoxing that occurred because I installed the hedgehog, and perhaps it occurred for you too, I am now able to make a new choice point to truly celebrate the new choices I'm making in response to really making headway on not making conditions part of my happiness or sadness. All right, so you can find a code that you need, www.anahatacodes.com, through muscle testing and or heart testing, and I teach you how to do that online for free. But if you don't want to go that route, you can still just go, what would be good for this situation? And in this case, it was very clear. The universe was like, you need magnesium, lady. So magnesium it is. I'd like to install the assisting frequency of magnesium for us as a way to process the reflecting, releasing, and rewiring inherent in the medicine which Hedgehog gave us yesterday. Isn't this cool? It's so amazing. And so now we're delivering access to the resonance remembrance of all things ever defined as magnesium. Now this may be confusing to you, may be going, Anahata, do I have to go buy that stuff? No, this is the way the codes work. We are dealing with the 99.9% of all things that is energy and information. We are not dealing with the 0.01%, if you can believe it, that's all it is, of physicality that we are witnessing with our limited senses of sight, sound, touching, smelling, hearing, that sound twice, feeling. So again, we're interpreting our illusionary world with a very limited amount of sensory abilities. That's not what we're doing here. We're not taking score of the physicality, which is so, so small. We are going into the unlimited energy and information which we're already connected to. And there is an energy and information called magnesium in terms of beyond space and time. And so all things ever defined as magnesium, you actually have access to without having to have the physical. Isn't that cool? And what happens is a resonance remembrance occurs as you are put back in touch with that definition. You then have access to activating dynamic self-healing. And it's amazing. Your body does it automatically. So let's install magnesium for you. Left palm up, right hand on your heart chakra. We ask for, accept, align with, and hold this Anahata code with gratitude. We attain the assisting frequency of magnesium. 7942837189041. 7942837189041. 7942837189041. 7942837189041. 7942837189041. 7942837189041. 7942837189041. Now both hands on your heart and breathe with gratitude. It is so. All right, guys, I hope that shed some light on things for you in terms of how the Anahata codes work and how you can call upon assistance for your shifting as well. It's not just concerns, it's not just desires, it's evolutionary support, and it is assistance in processing as you elevate into this new way of being stemming from unconditional love. You allow the walls of illusion to fall away, the fear and separation to no longer dictate what you are commanding in the future. And I know that this code is going to be such a blessing to me today. And I honor and am in gratitude for the echoes, the undertow of my past decisions, because I know now that I can consciously move forward in a new way. So namaste, everyone. I love you so much. Part of my morning. Nice. Wonderful. Yes, love. I love you. Oh, Marnie, I love you so much. Ruth, I love you too. You guys are so awesome. Oh, Scooted in the house, or was. Exciting. Yes, so have a wonderful day. Magnesium will bless you when you allow and how you allow. And interestingly enough, if you have been cutting off your happiness through the medicine that we were talking about with Hedgehog and the is, right, the choosing of the world happening to you versus through you, you may in fact experience a little bit with this magnesium of the reflecting, releasing, rewiring, the opposite of happiness, correct? So just think through that and really allow that to be part of your transformation. The definition of insanity is doing something again and again and again and expecting a different result. You are now going to be conscious of those things that you are doing over and over and over again that don't serve you with regards to your happiness. So you should absolutely celebrate the dysfunction, celebrate that mess, knowing that now you can choose a better path, a higher path, one that is more aligned with who you are, which is unconditional love. God bless you all. Love you. I will talk to you later. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye-bye.